What's going on, YouTube? Wanted to talk about the good old American dream today. I was watching a Dave Ramsey video, and he had Benny Shapiro on there, and they're talking about quite a few things. I almost wanted to talk about the retirement thing they mentioned because that was a little wild. I think that was interesting as well. But they had a nice little segment about the American dream and how I think they were focusing on, at least at the beginning, about the political side of things, where Ben thinks the biggest political lie that anybody's ever told and continues to tell right now is that the American dream is dead. And I tend to agree with him, and he was coming at it from basically a politician claiming that the American dream is dead so that you look to them for salvation, I guess. His whole point was if they make the point that the American dream is dead, basically your only hope is to vote for them, and they'll do something to save you. Which, shocker, no, they will not. You're not being saved by a politician ever. It's like the other day's video. It's all bullshit. It's smoke and mirrors. They'll make whatever promise they can to get elected, to get as much power as they can. And I think he was being at least fair, saying both sides do this. I agree. I think Democrats definitely lean into this. The American dream is dead, and basically I think they come at it from the sense of the American dream is dead, and they've taken it from you. Like the Republicans have taken it from you. Look at all the rich old Republicans and all this shit. Like I think they go that way, and then they lean into here we're gonna try to establish a bunch of social safety net things. Advance all the health insurance, we'll pay for everything for you, free money, free this, free that, and they try all these ways to basically convince you that they will make your life better through the government. Basically, they will give you the American dream via the government, which I don't know, if you ask me, that's idiotic. That's never going to happen. But I think actually Trump has been doing this quite a bit lately, and it's honestly one of the things I like the least. Not like the least, but one of the things I dislike the most about his campaign, or however you want to distinguish it. But I was watching Trump on Andrew Schultz. I think what's their podcast called, Flagrant or whatever, the comedian. But he had Trump on, and actually Schultz kind of questioned him about this because and I agree with him. I'm in the same boat as him of Trump's whole slogan, this "Make America Great Again" thing. Schultz, I get where they're both coming from, but I agree more with Schultz than Trump on this. That the "Make America Great Again" thing makes it sound like he's saying America isn't great right now, which I disagree. I still think America is the best country on earth, it's not even close. And also his political messaging through this whole campaign is our country is destroyed, and unless you elect me, I'll fix it, blah, blah, blah. Same kind of thing. I don't think he's going to fix all the problems. It's never going to happen that way. Politicians won't fix your life. You got to fix your life. And Shapiro and Ramsey were talking about that too. The personal responsibility argument, I'm fully on board with that. I hope that anybody who watches these videos gets that message. It's all you first. If you don't fix it, nobody's fixing it. So that's the main message. But I do disagree with this whole thing that Trump is acting like the country's destroyed. Do I think it's on the right trajectory right now? No. And maybe he can steer the ship a little bit different, change course a little. He's not going to 180 the ship. If we're going down the tubes right now, according to him, we will be destroyed or whatever here soon. Which, I mean, maybe. Sure, whatever. Anything could happen. But it's the same thing. It's like a scare tactic of your life will be over if one of them gets elected or not. It's the same shit that the Democrats are doing, where it's excuse me. It's the same thing the Democrats are doing with saying Trump's a fascist and he'll be a dictator and he'll never leave, all these things. It's not based in reality. It's just to scare you, to get you going, get you all riled up. But this idea that the American dream is dead, I disagree strongly. I personally think my life is pretty close. I'm only 26, so I got a little ways to go. I mean, I don't know when it's over or when you've accomplished whatever you want to accomplish, but I feel pretty good. Got a good job, just had a daughter, I have my family now, got a wife, looking to buy a house, all these things, like steps through. I mean, American dream is what? Family, house, white picket fence, whatever it used to be, like nice house, have your family, have a couple little cars or whatever, and be able to just do some fun stuff in your spare time and enjoy your life, really. And I mean, I've been enjoying my life for a long time. I don't need all that shit to have a good life, in theory, and I hope you don't either. But yeah, it would be nice. Of course, I want to have a nice, pretty house and have a couple kids and be able to provide for my family with a good job and feel fulfilled in my work and all these things. I think that's not easily obtainable, but I don't think it was ever easily obtainable. I do think people look back on like the past with like rose-tinted glasses, that our parents and things had it really easy. I don't know, maybe you look at like your parents or people around you and maybe they did, but I know a lot of people around me and my parents specifically that absolutely had to work their ass off and never necessarily had the American dream or anything like that. Their whole focus was to give their kids a better life, and maybe that's like the real dream. Like, I feel like I've had a great life, and if I can provide my kids a better life than what I have, that's a win. And I feel like that would be the real goal anyway. Who gives a shit what house you live in and what cars you drive, all that. But I'd like to hear from you guys. I don't know what you think. Tell me. I know there's some counterpoints to this. Like, shit is tougher in some ways, but I still think we live in the best time of all time. The year 2024 is pretty sweet, all things considered. All the crazy shit that happens, it's still pretty awesome. I wouldn't trade it in for anything else. I wouldn't want to go live in I wouldn't want to go back to the 1900s, early 1900s, and have their opportunities and their lives, to be honest. I'm cool where I'm at right now. But you guys let me know what you think. I'll catch you tomorrow.